Hello, and welcome to WebSchool, a comprehensive education management platform that provides a great learning environment for students and teachers. In today's video, I will be going over the Quest subsystem within the EduGames section. The addition of test-based quests as a part of WebSchool offers a way to integrate the gamification aspect into learning methods. Before being able to start with the actual quest creation, teachers will need to create tests within the internal test library beforehand, which then function as assignments for students to answer. You can refer to our tests and assignment video, which demonstrates the creation of tests. Preceding this, teachers will need to place geotags on a map with specific questions that correspond to the questions they set during the creation of the test. Students will then need to locate these geotags and physically reach a location to answer the question connected. Once a question has been answered, the next geotag will be received by the student in the form of a notification, and they will need to find and reach the location to answer the upcoming question. Overall, WebSchool quests add an interactive element to learning by engaging students in an innovative and fun way. I will now show you the creation process of these quests and how they will function. Initially, we are going to click here on the test that we have created beforehand and click Set to Class. Once in this mode, we will need to select the class that this quest will be assigned to, as well as the students/users within the class selected. This can be found in the first two options. Following these actions, we will want to set the attempts permitted for the quest. This will commonly be around 1 to 2. After that, we will need to input the date that the quest will be due. We will also be providing a start date by selecting it through the calendar format, which is identical to the due date field. For this, we will want to set it to the current date and time to show it later in the video. However, you can choose whatever start date is necessary. The last couple of things that need to be done on this page are setting a time limit, which is measured in minutes. Let's say we put 5 minutes down, as that is a general time for each quest. Additionally, we can also set no time limit, which provides students with unlimited time to attempt the questions. A time limit helps students demonstrate their proficiency or knowledge of the subject. The final sliders, such as random order, will make the questions we made for the test be conducted randomly during the quest. However, this is optional. Additionally, result visibility is a drop-down list to showcase how the results will be presented to the students. With the slider, results become visible only after test due date, determining whether they instantly get to view their results or need to wait until the due date, which we have selected above. Then, we will need to click the slider Make It Quest to finalize the quest and continue over to the next tab. The journal mark slider is not required for quests, so we can just skip past that. After completing this page, we will then be moving to the tab named Quest Map. This Quest Map tab will bring us to a map of the surrounding area where we can select the locations for our questions. Currently, as I have 2 questions set up for this test, I will set the 2 questions in a similar location to showcase the procedure. To move around, we can either click and drag with the mouse, or we can click the search bar to search and select a specific location or address. Firstly, I'm going to place my first question here and my second question right here next to it. Just to show, the questions are numbered. This shows which questions will be required to be answered first and second. By clicking on either question, you can also see the question that will be provided to the students. If you misclick and have one of the questions in the wrong location, you can always click again to move it to the preferred location. Now, we will be moving on to the final tab, Quest Settings, to finish the quest and provide it to the students. The final tab, Quest Settings, has 2 sliders that allow us to slightly change the quest. One of these tabs is the Allow Winners slider, which provides the best students to be winners if they get the most or all answers correct for the questions set in the quest. The other slider, Split All Participants into Teams, will divide the students into teams, permitting them to compete in the quest against their classmates. And finally, by pressing OK in the bottom right, we can finally move on to the quest. Now, we are in the Quest tab, which can be found in the EduGames section. In this area, we can see the quest that we created and made available for the students. To showcase how the quest works and runs, I will be taking the test I set up for myself to also show what will be required within the quest. As this is a geolocational activity, I will be switching over to my phone to properly showcase how this feature functions. Firstly, we will need to click on the test we set up and click the Do the Test button. After clicking this, we will be brought to a new page detailing some information about the test, its key learning areas, year level, time limit, availability, and how many tries you will have to complete it. Next, we will be clicking on the Start Quest button. The web school system is designed to handle connectivity issues among students' devices, as it provides a Request Again button which will bring them to the proper quests when selected. This feature ensures that you can continue the quest without losing any progress. After starting the quest, we can see a map of the surrounding location. Also, we can see the first question as it is labelled on the map with a red marker. On the first screen, it shows us the elapsed time for the question we are on and how far away the question is from our current location. The user interface at the bottom gives us 3 options to use, which are Close, Answer, and Skip. Close will take us back out to the previous screen if we want to continue the attempt later. The answer will only be available to be selected if we are in the range of the question we currently have to answer. We're now going to click on Answer, which will bring us to a new page to submit and answer the current question. As we have the question in front of us, we can answer the question like so, and press the Submit Answer button to move on to the next question. This will now bring us back to the map where we need to find and go to the location of the second question. Once we've reached the next question, we can go ahead and click on Answer again to bring us to the new question page. And again, we will answer the question and then followed by clicking on the Submit Answer button to end the quest. We have now reached the final page where it says Quest Finished, and we can either close down the web page or we can click on the Go to the List of the Tests button, which will bring us back to the web school platform. In this dynamic platform, educators have the tools and flexibility to align content with education standards and tailor teaching materials to their unique classroom needs. By creating these quests, schools can form an enjoyable environment for their students to prosper while answering questions that test their skills. As part of the gamification tools within WebSchool, they foster and promote an engaging and effective learning environment that provides students with a combined education ecosystem to learn. Results and performances can also be found in the WebSchool learning profile to challenge students to become better than scores previously set out, ultimately cultivating a competitive yet educational environment. More videos that might be helpful to understanding the gamification aspects of WebSchool would be the WebSchool tests and robotics, which are explained in detail and provide a good base for the learning environment WebSchool is trying to achieve. Thank you for watching.